Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) has resumed its case against ex-First Lady Patience Jonathan. Politics Nigeria gathered that Justice T.J. Regime of the Federal High Court sitting in Ikoyi, Lagos on Monday, June 28, 2021, adjourned till October 7, 2021 to hear a motion filed by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) seeking the final forfeiture of the $5.78 million and 2.4 billion naira linked to a former First Lady, Dame Patience Jonathan. The EFCC had filed an application for the forfeiture of the sums of money housed in Skybank PLC and Ecobank PLC respectively in 2017 before Justice Mojisola Olatoregun. Following an ex parte application by the EFCC, Justice Olatoregun had on April 26, 2017, ordered the temporary forfeiture of the money. Dissatisfied with the order of the trial court, Jonathan, alongside other respondents, La Wari Furniture and Bath, at first approached the Court of Appeal and has subsequently the Supreme Court to set aside the order of the lower courts. However, both the Appellate Court and the Apex Court affirmed the order of Justice Olatoregun. Midway into the conclusion of hearing on the motion for the final forfeiture of the said sums, Justice Olatoregun retired from the bench in 2019. Consequently, the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court reassigned the matter to Justice Chuka Obiozo for hearing. Justice Obiozo, however, could not hear the case before its transfer to the Federal High Court, Benin, Edo State. At the resumed hearing of the matter today, the EFCC counsel Rotimi Oyedepo narrated to Justice Regime how far the matter had gone. Oyedepo said, "This matter is a non-conviction suit instituted before your learned brother, Justice Olatoregun, who retired, where we prayed for the final forfeiture of the sum of $5 million warehouse in Skybank PLC and over 2.4 billion naira property of La Wari Furniture and Bath in Ecobank PLC. It was instituted and an interim order was granted on April 24, 2017, upon which it went up to Supreme Court and an application for its final forfeiture was moved, but the trial judge didn't deliver the judgment before retiring. It was upon that fact that the file was transferred to the registry, where it was reassigned to the former judge, and subsequently, Your Lordship, counsel to Patience Jonathan, Ifedayo Adedipe, SAN, and Gboyega Oyewole, SAN, also informed the judge that the case was adjourned for mention because it was coming up for the first time before him. Counsel to the companies Mike Ozekome, SAN, therefore urged the court to adjourn the case on the premise that it was starting afresh and that they intended to file an application challenging the constitutionality of the entire proceedings. He prayed the court for a long adjournment to enable him file the said application. In his response, Oyedepo opposed the application and prayed the court not to grant same because, according to him, there is a procedure enshrined in Section 17 of the Advanced Free Fraud and Other Related Offences Act, which the EFCC had complied with except the last step, which is a motion for final forfeiture. Oyedepo therefore invited the judge to look at the proceedings of February 17, 2021, where the former judge adjourned hearing of the motion for final forfeiture till April 13th, which could not be held because of the Judiciary Staff Union of Nigeria JUSUN strike. He also prayed that should the court be inclined to grant an adjournment, it should be for the motion of final forfeiture in a bench ruling. Justice Regine held that a proceedings of this nature is a special one and cannot be truncated by any application. He said, "In my humble opinion, there is a procedure to follow in this type of application which cannot be truncated. The court cannot adjourn the matter because of an application which is yet to be filed. However, due to the nature of the application, as hinted by the second respondent. The court will not shut the application out. This court will adjourn for the hearing of the motion for final forfeiture that is pending. Consequently, the second respondent is hereby ordered to file the application, if any, within 14 days from today, and the plaintiff will have 1 week to respond. It will be heard alongside the motion for final forfeiture. Justice Regime further adjourned the proceedings to October 7th, 2021. So guys, because all these people are politically, what do they call them? When they are politically inclined, I don't know, there's a particular word they use for them. This, I don't know why. If somebody has stolen, or somebody has been alleged to have stolen or to have misappropriated or whatever, or how long does it take? Because they are influential politically, that is why they will continue to adjourn. The last judgment that was given to Oju Zokalu, it took 12 years before they did their abracadabra. They threw him inside jail. After like 4 months, they brought him out. But if it were to be ordinary man, you can't immediately. They don't even waste time. Piakam, they've taken your matter, to the other side, and they will judge it just now, or they will just even forget you inside prison. Just assume that it's an ordinary person. They might not even go about touch the case in the first place, but the person will be languishing in jail. They are just, all of them are joking. Both the past government and the new one, all of them are just joking. They are not serious at all. They will just sleep one day, or they will forget the job. They will wake up again. They will begin to look for what is not. Honestly, they are just deceiving. These people are disgracing themselves. How will they take this country serious? Like I've always said, when you talk about Yahoo boys, then you talk about those who are in government, and you'll be hearing this kind of a thing. How are they different from those Yahoo boys? And these are the people that would be priding themselves. I'm just talking generally. I'm not talking about this, or whether the judiciary and the people who they are even trying to prosecute, or they are judging their matter. All of them are just the same bunch of unserious people. How long does it take? Because of their Kurukere movement. You can imagine during US election, when before the final thing, they were going to court, even being between the election and when they were counting the votes, they were going to court, and they finished everything before the handing over. Nobody is going to be going to court after they have handed over to the person that they felt that won. But see, if it were to be Nigeria, they will use 2 years to judge that matter. I don't understand. It's because of this their injustice and the corruption itself. That's why they will adjourn till Jesus will come. That is my own point of view from this whole thing. I'm sure a lot of people might be thinking that, maybe because of let's hear what people are saying, but that is just my own. We are not just serious people. They are not serious, because I'm not even part of them. They are not serious. Someone says it's a trick to lure Niger Delta demands to arrest. It is a lie, as they cannot use patients' offenses to sell Niger Delta away to the north. She will answer our query, but how long will it take? That is what I'm saying. How long will it take for them to just judge the case and let everybody rest, and let them pick another case? See Showore's case now. They said they have evidence against him that he wanted to overthrow Buhari, and they just kept the guy, since the guy has not been going to court. He has not been going to court. So for how long are we going to continue like this?